Good morning everybody, wee Paddy from across the shock, and I have something completely different for you today. This is something I wanted to try because I've been going over my EDC, as you know, and I wanted to try to bring more EDC stuff into my little knife world. Not that I don't enjoy, and I thoroughly enjoy my knife world, as you know, but this is just something a wee bit, I'm going to sort of have maybe 3 or 4 knives and then something EDC, just to give the channel that, you know, bit of a change so you're not getting repetitive. Now, as you know, I have one good watch, and it was a watch, it's a rotary watch that my father, when he passed away, I inherited. And that's the only good watch I have. I have a couple of £2 and £3 pound, or, you know, say $5 watches that I picked up from looky men when I was on holiday, from all sorts of places, but never had another good watch. Now, what I'm bringing you today is not a high quality watch, but I am bringing you a high value watch, which is what this channel is more about than anything else. I couldn't afford to go out and buy a rotary. Or let's put it like this, I'd have other things I'd want to spend my money on than a higher end watch. And I know people out there are completely lost in watchland as well as knives, and it can be a disaster. I listen to Nick and he makes me laugh. Don't get involved with watches. But for me it's a bit different. I know what I want and where the value is in a watch. I like them just to be part of my EDC, but they'll never be the important part, if that makes any sense. So anyway, let's go. This is the watch that I've ordered to be the first watch. And this is a medium priced watch for what Gearbest do. They do an awful lot of watches. And I mean from $2 and $3. That work absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with them. They mightn't be the highest quality. They mightn't look the best, but they work. If you want something to wear, if you're on a building site and you keep breaking watches, they're perfect. But they also go up to a mid and quite a high range. This company seems to be a very good Chinese company for watches. They have quite a good reputation. I've been doing quite a bit of reading up on them, and I've more to do, and I have much more to do on learning watches. So I mean, as we go on in my watch journey, I'll get better and better at it. So please forgive me if I miss a whole lot. I just want to get started on this one. Now, I've been wearing this, as you know. I've showed you it, or you've seen it on my wrist as I've been doing this last lot of weeks. I think I've probably had it about a month now, say 3 weeks anyway. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's kept time right. So far there's been nothing wrong with it. This watch says it's a lifetime, what do they use the word for? Lifetime dry, or a lifetime, whatever way they use it. I don't know whether I would accept that. I haven't tried it, but I'm not going to go diving with it, and I'm not going to go swimming with it. So I don't think there'll be any problem. Now, let's get into it. This is the way it comes. Comes in a box. And this is a £45 watch. Okay, just what is it about? Oh, just under $60. Look at that lovely case. For, you know, a £45 watch. Look at that lovely case. That, to me, that shows you that they do give a damn about their watches. I think it's lovely. It's very rich looking. GUANQIN, or GUANQIN, I think it's called. I'll get pulled up. Please tell me down below if you know. But GUANQIN, I'll call it for now. Beautiful watch. Comes like this. This is what it comes with. You get a very small pad for cleaning it. You get their business card and a little book, which is quite important because it gives you the directions for all their watches and how they're used. And it's simple-ish. I worked it out. So, I mean, there's more complicated watches than this. But that's the way it comes in the box, and I think that really is quite attractive. And there's the little tool for adjusting the strap, taking the pins out, which again, for a $45 watch, I think is good. I think it looks nice, and I'll bring it out. It's a strap. I took the strap completely apart. It's like one of these butterfly straps, but I just took it apart so that you would see how easy it is to put together. Now, we'll move that over and I'll show you the face up That's the face of the watch there. Isn't that beautiful? I think it is so simple, just so easy to use, and this is the colours it comes in. It comes in this, of course, which is silver and white. It comes with silver band blue dial. It comes in full black. It comes in black band white dial and rose gold and white dial. So you've got the full spectrum of colours there to go with the watch. Now, this top pit it's an automatic mechanical. I didn't know there was such a thing. So, but there we go. This top dial is wound by this stretch. You can give yourself 35 hours where the watch doesn't have to be hand wound. Otherwise, you're hand winding this watch. You know, each day you would need to wind it on. But you can give yourself 35 hours grace by either winding that on, or as you're using your watch and moving it, it will turn that up just to give you that spare. If there's a day you don't use your watch and you don't want to reset the time, it'll keep it going, which I think is a good idea for a hand winding watch. You've got the date at the bottom, you have the second hand at the bottom, and the dials, and these are blue. They're like titanium blue, you know, the way they've been tinted. So whatever way you look at them, sometimes they look black, and the other times very blue. Lovely, lovely, just simple features. There's no numbers around the side, but there is dashes, as in where the numbers would be. Beautiful, simple elegance. Now, this watch, to put it together, it's so simple. You just slide this in here, clip it over, and then try it on your wrist. And it just clips on like that, clips over, and that's it on your wrist. Okay, I need to adjust that, so it's just a matter of taking it off again, open this little flap here, push it through another couple of wee notches, there we go. There we go, that's nearly right. But that'll do for now. So I think that's a very pleasant watch to look at. To me, it's a lovely watch for wearing to work, but just for everyday use, I think that's a lovely watch. It really is. I haven't gone through all the measurements because I didn't want this to be protracted, and if people are not interested, I don't want to do this if people are not interested. So I'm just really reading off the specs here. Now, the steel case is 42 millimeters across this way. You know, the 42, which just fills my wrist up. You know, it really leaves a lovely, it's just the loveliest size of my wrist. It's a man's watch, in my opinion. Ladies can wear them, there's not a problem. But I think it's a man's watch because of the big space. Although apparently my daughters have told me that ladies now like the big watch as well. But I think 42 centimeters is a big watch. Anyhow, man or ladies, please, if you like it, you wear it. I'm all for that. It says life water resistant. I don't know how, because I've never used it. So I can't, unless somebody has got one before, tried it, and it's broken, I will believe it. But if somebody has, please let me know. It has got numerous write-ups on the page. I will give you a direct line to this. There's no money off this one. It's £45, whatever that equates to in dollars. Probably just under $60. But go to it. Have a real good look at it. Read the specs if you're a watch person. I'm not a watch person yet, so I don't know the specs. That's how thick it looks. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pause this and get a little ruler, and we'll do some specs. Hello, back again. Right, now I felt like I wasn't giving you enough information there. So it's 42 millimeters across there, which is about 1 3/4. So it is a good stretch of a watch. 1 3/4. It is about 12 centimeters, or it's about 3/8, just over 3/8 of an inch thick there. It is 2 millimeters there, which is just over 3/4 of an inch across the strap. So I'm sure there's other things I'm going to need to find out, but that's how it is. That's how it sits. Again, I want to keep this watch up for it because this face is so simple and so elegant that the more I looked at this, the more I wanted it, because I went through hundreds of watches, trust me, before I wanted to pick my first one. Gearbest do sports watches, they do fancy watches, and they do everyday watches. I'm going to try one of their sport models, or even if anybody's interested, I'll do one of the telephone ones where you can ring up the phone and talk on the phone, which will be your watch. If you are interested in that, I'll order that next, but I'm not going to order it until I get a few people saying I'm interested. So I thought that would be the next one I'll get, which will be a bit more expensive, I'm sure, but I'm not going to go for the highest range. I'll try to keep it at a medium price for the minute until I see whether people are going to buy them or not. I hope you like this watch. I hope this is the first of many that we do. I really, really have enjoyed wearing this. I really am going to get some more for myself. But for the next time, if you're interested, I'll get one of these newfangled telephone watches, and then we'll get maybe a sports watch, and we'll go through them slowly at a medium price range, and then we can go up or down depending upon what you want. £45 for this one. This is short and sweet because I don't know. To be quite honest, this is a homage to a Nomos Lambra watch, which apparently is about $20,000. So there we go. But it is not named that. It doesn't put any of the brand names that people tend not to like. It is called a GUANQIN. It says that on the face of the watch. I hope you can see that's not very clear. Is that any better? Hope so. Anyway, look, I'll leave that with you. I really have enjoyed wearing this. So far, it has not dropped much time at all. It really hasn't. A couple of seconds, maybe. I don't know. It's not enough that it would annoy me, and I'll just reset it. It's a lovely clasp. I think it just sits on the wrist well. It's fancy enough for church on a Sunday, and it's for everyday use as well. And for that price, that's what you would expect. So, if you're interested in the watches, please let me know if you would like some more. I will get some more and try them. This one I highly recommend. I'll leave the information to go to see this one. And the other colours are beautiful. This is the one I fancied. So go on, have a look at it, read the specs. The write-ups for this watch are amazing. Now, write-ups sometimes you can take as you like, but they seem genuine because they're from all over the place and different things people say about the watch. So have a go and look, and you do due diligence, as I always say. Have a look, tell me if you like it. If you would like me to try one of the telephone watches next, please let me know and I will try that out. But this is the GUANQIN. It's the a beautiful watch. Comes in a nice box with your equipment, with all your gear. And I'm sorry this is not... I haven't gone through this in a proper structure. I really just want to see what people think. Do they like this sort of watch? Is this what you would like to see in the EDC side of the community? So there you go. One watch video done. Very poorly, I know. Please forgive me. It will get better if you want them. And do let me know now if you would fancy one of the telephone watches. All the best. Bye.